Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Susan's just making it. I'm Susan and I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and making it through life. Today we're doing something a little bit different. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time here, glad you stopped by. Like my video today, give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that red subscribe button and the notification bell while you're at it, and leave me a comment letting me know what you think about today's video. So today I am doing something a little bit different. I have been invited to do a 2-channel collab that features myself, Susan's Just Making It, and Stephanie, also known as Glitzzy Gem. We are doing a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday, where we are trying a new eyeshadow look using a palette that is outside of our comfort zone. And we would like to invite people of any age group to come and watch us and see what we can create with shadow colors that we are not necessarily comfortable using. So with that being said, this will be a video that goes up every Wednesday showing a new look. I will link Stephanie aka Glitzzy Gem's channel down in my description box. And today we are going to be doing a look using eyeshadow palettes with a pink color story. So the palette that I am going to be using today is this one, which is from Beauty Creations. It is the Morello Twins. This is Brianna. So this is the outside sleeve. And I'm also going to put a link to the channel, Unbox It by Maureen McD, because I actually won this palette in a mystery box from her Thanksgiving Day mystery box giveaway. And this was a palette that was included. So I'm going to go ahead and link her down below because thanks to her I have this palette to play with. This is what it looks like outside the sleeve. I don't think you can see it because of the light, but it just is silver. It says Morello Twins Beauty Creation and it says Brianna. So I'm going to show you the color story. This is the color story I'm going to be working with. I'm really interested to try some of the pinks in here. We got a plum and a purple, some golds and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. So we'll see what I can come up with. So I'm going to just use like an all-over shadow brush. Happens to be a Wet n Wild, but it's actually more of a blending brush, but I'm going to use it to put my transition shade. And I'm going to go ahead, I don't have my glasses so I can't read the shade names that well. I think this one is OMG, and it's like a medium like tannish brown. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of this on my brush, and I'm going to just use my mirror here and go ahead and put it like along my crease and just lay down a little bit of something to work with to start off with. Now I know Stephanie usually does one eye off camera and then she comes back and does the other one on camera, and I am not quite as skilled as Stephanie, so I'm going to do them both at the same time, because if I try to do that, I have no idea what I'll end up with. So yeah. And I was asked if I was interested to join this collab, and I thought that it would be fun because I'm somewhat of a beginner with makeup. I haven't worn it for a lot of years, but just the fact that I'm a little bit older playing with makeup has no bearing. Younger people, younger women, teenagers, girls, it's all about getting in there and playing with it and practicing and seeing what you'll come up with. So I just thought it would be really fun to do this collab where we get out of our comfort zone and play with it. I know some people are a little afraid of stepping out of their comfort zone or using color, but at the end of the day it's just makeup and you can wash it off, and it's just fun to try something different sometimes. So I'm like, I'm on board. It sounds fun. So yeah, so I think that's a pretty good bit there to start off with. So next I think, let's see, I think I'm going to try let's see. This is a brush. It's Shania B brand, and it's an all over shadow. So I'm going to go into this is called, let me see. Oh, my glasses, so it's hard to see. I really having a hard time seeing the number, the shade. I think it just says a number 25, I think it says. So anyway, I'm going to pick up some of this with the all over shadow, and I'm going to go a little bit darker into my crease and try to define it a little bit there. And I don't have any particular plan in place with these colors, so I'm just gonna kind of throw it on there and see how it evolves, I guess. Like I said, Stephanie's skills are way more on point than mine, so I guess it gives you like a different I don't know, 2 different skill levels. Maybe if you're more comfortable with makeup, you'd get more out of her video, whereas if you're a little less comfortable, maybe it'll be my video that you get more out of, because, you know, just coming from someone who's not comfortable but willing to try something. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, we'll both be doing giveaways. So when I get done with my eyeshadow look, I will pause and get my giveaway item and show you guys what I have to offer. And Stephanie's going to be doing one as well. But we'll get into that closer to the end of the video. I'm just trying to lay this down enough that I feel like I've got enough on there to satisfy me. And I think that looks pretty good for what I want to accomplish here. I'm just going to take this brush and get rid of some of the fallout. Now, I started with a bare face. All I had on my face when I started was a tinted moisturizer and a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and I went ahead and did my brows, and just an eyeshadow primer. That's it. Everything else is a bare face. So so there. So far I have just a little bit of a light brown, you know, above my crease. Now I'm going to start getting into some color, I think. Let me see. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up something nice. I'm going to pick up this. It's called, I apologize, but I like WTF, which is like a rosy color. I'm going to put some of this on my lid to bring some of that pink into play a little bit. And my look's probably going to be a lot simpler than hers, Stephanie's as well. Just because I'll go out of my comfort zone, but sometimes I'm still a little light-handed, depending on the palette I use. And with pinks, I think a light hand is nice to keep it kind of soft. Depends on my mood and what I'm doing too, how bold I go with the eyeshadow color. And that's another thing too, you know, with trying something new, depending on the circumstances, like how bold or light you go. And I think that's part of the fun with creating different looks. You know, sometimes it's more appropriate to be conservative, and other times you can be a little bit crazier. I really like this. I wasn't sure about this palette. I've had it for a while. Like I said, I won it at Thanksgiving time, and I received it probably closer to Christmas by the time the giveaway was over and it got shipped. And this is the first I've played with it, so It's been sitting there for a while. It's just, I don't know, just checking out one at a time, and I just haven't gotten to this one quite yet, but it's fun so far. So there's a little bit of pink. We got the tan up here, pink down here. Like I said, I'm going a little light-handed. I want to do a softer look. So now I am going to I just want to see what brush I want to grab. I think I'm going to do like a pencil brush. Actually, this one's a crease brush. Let me see. I'm going to try, yeah, a pencil. This is a pencil brush. Some people call it a pencil. Some of them call it a detail. It's the same thing. It's just the two different names. And I am going to start picking up some color now. And I'm really kind of wanting to use this. It's kind of washed out for you guys, but this color is a really hot pink in reality. But my lights are bright, so it looks a little bit lighter. But it's hot pink. It's really bright hot pink. So I want to pick this up. I want to have some fun with it. I'm not afraid of color. I'm going to try to stay soft, but I'm not afraid of color. So I'm going to put this in my outer corner here. I'm not afraid of color, but I don't want to go too crazy either. I'm just going to try to bring this near up so I can see a little bit what I'm doing. I don't want to go too crazy today. So just gonna do my inner corner. Get some of the fallout again. Try to build it up quite a bit because I don't know how much staying powder this has, because I haven't used this palette, so I don't know if it's gonna stay with me that great. Okay, it's kind of nice. It's hot pink and it's bright, but not too much. So I'm going to go ahead and bring a little bit of it up into my crease a tiny bit. It's hard to do when you're right-handed and you're doing the opposite eye sometimes. And I'm trying not to like block everything with the whole palette. So again, I'm still using the little pencil detail brush just because I feel like it's giving me a little bit more control. Yeah, I'm just going to bring this up into the crease a little bit, and I just got a bunch of pink shadow under my eye because I think someone's on my finger. Try that. So I'll bring it up a little bit on this side. That's how it looks so far. Okay, let's see. I don't feel like my crease is defined that well, so I'm going to go back with this all over shadow brush. I'm just going to get some of the pink off of there and brown. I'm going to go in with this. It's, let me see. The palette's light pink, and they put the lettering in white, so it's hard to read. It's Bae, B-A-E. So it's a nice, it's deeper brown, but I can see it's got like a reddish tone to it. There's another one up here, it's called All Good, which is a deeper brown, but I'm going into the one that's more like reddish, like chestnut color. I'm just going to bring some of that to my crease over this way, just to define that area a little bit more. Like I said, I'm going to try to go with a light hand because I want to keep it a a softer look. I don't want to go too bold. With the pink, I want to keep it a little bit soft. So we'll see. I'm just going to bring this up on the inner side of my crease. I'm just going to pat it so I have more control. I don't want it to get carried away, because I can see if I don't pat it, it's going to just go everywhere. So I'm just going to pat this on a little bit. So I have a little bit more control of where I'm putting the color. Okay. And I'm kind of just going for this, so I hope it doesn't look too crazy when I'm done. Like right now it's looking like really crazy on there, but it's hard to really tell because the light is so different. Like with this in front of me, it's not looking as bright as it is to you guys because the light's brighter there. So I'm just gonna see what I said about trying to go light-handed and control it, because it looks like really dark, but it's not really. It's just the way the light is. And I might have to go back and clean it up, but that's okay. I guess like I said, I'm not really super skilled at it, so if you're not either, maybe you can relate to trying to make it look like something when you really don't know what you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and bring it all the way over a little bit. Just kind of diving in there and hoping for the best, to be honest. Stephanie will watch this video and she's like, oh my gosh, what did I do? You know, my collab partner, oh my gosh. Okay, so I know it looks really intense, but it's really not as bright as it looks on camera. First I had like not much light at all in here to see what I'm doing, and now it's like it looks crazy because everything is like super bright. So I'm going to take a nice fluffy blending brush. I love this. This is my favorite one. I grab this one all the time. I have other ones that are just as fluffy, but for some reason I'm always grabbing this one. And I'm just going to try to blend some of this so it doesn't look so crazy and dark. It's looking so dark in my inner corners, but it's really not. I know with my camera everything is mirrored, so it's hard to see what I'm doing too. So there, much better blended in. With this hot pink a little bit and brighten it back up. There, it's better. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that for the most part. just want to, I've heard a lot of people say they shy away from the pinks and reds because they feel like it makes them look like they have pink eye, and I can see where that can happen because if you have fallout, it really can look that way. That's why I made sure I had a fluffy brush to get rid of all the fallout because it can get crazy. So now, let's see what I've got going on here. I'm going to, I want that one. I might have to use it anyway. Just trying to dip through these brushes and see what I want. Then get another pencil detail brush. This actually had a gray tip, but some of the shadow I used was really pigmented and it stained it. Now I'm going to try to work on like the rest of my lid. I want to go in with something a little bit lighter, so I think I'm going to try let's see, I think I'm going to try a shimmer. I think that would be pretty, and this one is called Vibes, and it's like a corally pink shimmer. So I'm going to try to see what I can do with that. I'm going to try it on a dry brush, and if it doesn't go on well, I will dampen my brush with some setting spray. And it looks like I might have to because it's really not going down. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I mean, I see the color on the brush, but it's just not going onto my lid very well. So we're going to try it with a damp brush and see if it does anything. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Okay. So I'm going to go over my lid all the way toward where I put the hot pink on the outer edge. I'm going to try to do most of my lid with this. So yeah, that's much better. I'm really liking it. Okay, a decent amount of it on there. It's very pretty. I have hooded eyes and I have almond shaped eyes, so sometimes getting a look is not that easy because I feel like I don't have a lot of space to work with. I think other people with hooded eyes really can relate. It feels like you just don't have much area to work with. So I'm trying to learn like a little bit of new techniques because I don't want to always be doing the same look just because I feel like I don't have a lot of space. So yeah, and it's like I feel like I'm getting out of my comfort zone with new shadows and new palettes, but I'm finding that I tend to go for the same kind of looks just because I don't know, I feel like that's what works for me. If it makes any sense to you guys, if you get into like that same kind of, I mean, to an extent you have to work with like what you have, like what you're born with. You know, if you have a certain face shape or eye shape, I mean, that's what you have to work with. But okay, so far this is what we have so far, which I think looks pretty good. It's soft, but there's something going on here. Like I said in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm liking it. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm really liking this. And there would have been a time where I thought, pink eyeshadow, oh my gosh, pink on your eyes, you know, I would have never thought that it would look good, but I really like it. Just trying to take a look here and see what I want to do. For some reason this is looking like really dark in that corner, but it's really, there's really nothing there. I think it's just a lighting. Because I keep looking thinking I have brown shadow there, but I don't. I don't know. It's just the way the light is, I guess. So yeah, I really like this shimmer. It's really, really pretty. Okay. Go back in here. I keep bringing this in so it's there. Okay, I'm not going to make it too much more complicated. I am going to see if I can find this highlighter brush that I kept picking up and dropping back down here. Of course, now that I'm looking for it, it's going to be harder to find. Yeah, this is a highlighter brush, it says on there. And it's fluffy. It's really similar to a blending brush, but it says highlighter brush. And I'm going to go in, there's a light shade here. It's like a very pale tan, and it's called Double Vision. It's not as light as a lot of people use on their brow bone, but it is light. So I'm going to just try to do my brow bone with that a little bit. I find that I don't really like to go for the real super light on my brow bone because I don't know, it just, sometimes it's too stark. This is a little bit warmer. It's like a vanilla-y tan. So I kind of like this. It's a little bit like warmer. It's not like the white and the pearl light. So I'm really liking this because it's not so stark. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush again, so I don't have so it's blended and it doesn't look so blocky between the colors. Blending from inside and up. So I'm not really gonna do a lot more. I want to keep it kind of soft, and we're already at like a half hour. But I do want to just try to think if I want to go with the gold shimmer or the gold glitter. I think I'm just going to go in with this one here. It's like a gold shimmer. I'm going to try to put some of that in the middle of my lid just to lighten it up and make it look a little bit more interesting. And this is called Juicy. I'm just going to do this with my finger. I find that it works much better than a brush. For me anyway. I'm not sure what you guys think, but for me, I just think it works much better. I have more control, and I think it transfers onto my eye a lot easier than using a brush. So I'm just going to put some of this in the middle of my lid. So I'll have the light pink shimmer on the inner corner and then the hot pink on the outer corner a little bit more. And I'm not being super precise about it because it's not gonna matter when I'm actually wearing it, I don't think. And I'm gonna put this down and grab another mirror where I can see a little bit better because that was not quite doing it for me. I always struggle with my left eye just because I'm right-handed. It's a little bit more difficult for me to see what I'm doing and stuff like that. I'm gonna just lay this down. Let's see what I think of it. And where I'm at, it's raining right now, so I noticed that the light is changing a little bit, like with the clouds moving and stuff, because I'll be able to see good, and then it just gets a little bit, the light changes a little bit, but we're gonna work with what we got here. So I think I'm just about where I want to be with this. Like I said, I'm not going crazy. I'm trying to keep it simple. Like I said, I'm probably gonna the beginners are gonna relate to my look a little bit better, I think. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of this pink shimmer just to clean this back up. On the inner corner. Yeah. Yep, much better. Now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just going to go on with that bay, the more chestnutty brown, and I'm just going to lightly go over my crease a little bit with the all over shadow brush, just to I think define that area a little bit, because it kind of with blending got washed out. So I want to bring it back a little bit darker into my crease. Yeah, see the difference where I brought the brown back and where it got washed out from blending? So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that over here, and I'm just patting it on so it doesn't get muddy looking, I guess you'd say. So I'm just going to pat it in there. Like so. Almost grabbed the wrong color. I'm trying not to make the video super long, but I want to take my time so I don't look like a hot mess. So I do apologize if the video is getting too long. It's just I don't want to look like, I don't want it to look like my grandson did my eyeshadow, and I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that, because some days it does look like that. So again, I'm going to go in with the blending brush, and I'm just going to try to can't do this with the camera being reversed. I'm just going to blend it out just a tiny bit so it's not harsh. It's going to blend it up a little bit. So I've been told that to blend up and in. So yeah, I just want to blend it in a little bit and I think, just trying to see how even it is. Like I said, I apologize that it's taken me a while, but I just don't want to look like crazy and stuff. I always wonder if I have it even. I don't know how a lot of you women can do one eye off camera, then come in and duplicate it. I would have both eyes looking completely different. I'm sure it comes with practice, and as I have been practicing, I've been getting better, but I try not to push it. because, yeah, that's when I'll look like, you know, be afraid to go out in public wondering how I look. So, anyway, yeah, so I think I kind of am happy with what I've done. I mean, you guys can let me know what you think. I like the pop of gold. And, yeah. I'm just seeing this one eye. It doesn't look like there's much pink in the outer corner, so I'm going to try to fix that up. This one looks pretty good. This one's looking like there's not really much pink down here. So I'm going to come in here and fix that up a little bit. Okay, so I apologize. My camera just shut off, and I don't know what was wrong. I had to play with it for a few more minutes to get it to come back on. But before it cut off, I was just putting some more hot pink in my outer corners. So I'm going to pretty much call this done. I'm going to pause, go ahead and put on some eyeliner and mascara. Then I'm going to come back with the giveaway. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I'm back. I just put a little bit of eyeliner and mascara on. I used, this is also Beauty Creations, just like the palette was, this hot pink. So I just lined like halfway inside of my lower lash line because I think it matched the hot pink really well and brought that in. And then I took my little, e.l.f. Angled brush and just smudged it a little bit so it wasn't so harsh. And then I coated my lashes, brush down, with this e.l.f. mascara. And then I went over it with the Milani Anti-Gravity, which I love. This is amazing stuff. So anyway, that is my finished eyeshadow look with the pink and gold and a little bit of brown. So just kind of tried to stay soft, and looks a little harsh right here, but it's a lot of it's just because the light here is so, you know, bright. But this is what I came up with. I didn't line my lids because I just wanted to keep it a little bit softer. So let me know what you think. Success, not success. You know, do I look like I have pink eye? I don't know. Did I pull it off? So anyway, like I mentioned, Stephanie and I are going to be doing a giveaway in this video. It is going to run for 2 weeks. So today is Wednesday, April 20th. So I'm not sure exactly when 2 weeks is. I don't have a calendar in front of me, but I will put it in the description box along with the giveaway rules, which are you must be 18 or older. We are only shipping to the continental US addresses. This is in no way affiliated with YouTube or any of the brands that we have in our giveaway. Let me see. Once we take the item to the post office and put it in their capable or not so capable hands, we are no longer responsible once it gets dropped off at the post office for any damage, loss, theft, or anything of that nature. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting any rules related to that, but the most important rules are that you must be subscribed publicly, meaning that Steph and I can both go in and check to make sure you're subscribed to both of us. You must be subscribed to both my channel and Glitzzy Gem to win the giveaway, and we will both be checking. As I mentioned, I'm not sure the end date. It'll be 2 weeks from today's date, and I will put it in the description box. So for my giveaway, I will be offering this Juvia's Place palette, and this is the Nubian 2. And it is well wrapped. It is in bubble wrap inside the box, which I will make sure that it's put back exactly the same way with the bubble wrap and in the box. And if I can get out of the bubble wrap, I can show you guys what it looks like. So here is the palette. Super pretty and bright. And let's see, there is no mirror. I don't think any of the Juvia's Place has mirrors, but the inside is gorgeous. And then here's the color story. It's got a lot of colors to work with. And one of the reasons that I selected this palette for the giveaway is because we're supposed to get out of our comfort zone. And if you're a neutral kind of person, or you like working with a palette with just one color story, this will put you out of your comfort zone. And that's why I chose this palette for the giveaway. So anyway, like I said, it will run for 2 weeks. And if someone doesn't happen to watch our video this week and they catch it next week, you'll have another chance. I will show it again next week for those that missed it. So you'll have this Wednesday's Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday and next week's Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday to enter. And I'm not sure how Stephanie is going to choose her winner. I will be using a random comment picker. And for the secret word, I think I want to use the word pink, because we did the pink eyeshadow look this week. So if I've left out any rules, I will make sure I put them in the description box. You must be publicly subscribed to both myself and Stephanie. And don't be afraid to try something out of your comfort zone, because that's what the collab is all about. And I want to say thank you to all of you that stopped in to watch both of our channels. And I look forward to doing this again, hopefully for many more weeks. And like I said, let me know what you think. Did I pull off a successful look, or was it a fail? A success or a fail? Make sure you let me know, and don't forget to put the secret word in your comment if you would like to have a chance at winning this palette. And I probably will throw in a couple other things, but I'm just not sure what yet, and that's the fun, not knowing everything that's going to be in there. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Don't forget to go over and watch Stephanie if you haven't already. And if you just came from Stephanie's channel, glad you stopped by to check mine out as well. So until next time, bye guys. Okay guys, sorry about that. I'm back again. I forgot an important detail to ask you guys about. In the comments, make sure you leave a comment letting me know whether next week you want me to create another look with the same palette, or you'd like me to try a new palette next week. Forgot to include that, so this is a little side note. If you want another look with this palette, let me know. Otherwise, I will select a new palette for next week. Sorry about that, guys. Bye again.